Yo, 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 what's up? What's happening? We here. As you can see, this LL Cool J. Man, he talking about Quincy Jones. He had a big impact on his life. I guess not just Quincy Jones. Say Donald Trump out there too. So he gonna be talking. They interviewing him apparently. So it's just a regular interview. He's just gonna go all over the different topics and whatnot. I'm praying for some Jay-Z conversation, but I doubt I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things I want him to talk about, but it's not a DXMTV interview. It's whoever this is. I would go straight for Jay-Z. Hey, yo, holla at me about this Jay-Z. Hey, yo, like, why you and Jay-Z don't get on the song? You'll never be called up to, you know what I mean? Anyway, but y'all like, share, subscribe, the notification bell. Let's get to it.
Don't call it a comeback.
LL Cool J is hip-hop royalty. The rapper from Queens, New York, was part of the genre's underground emergence, from the margins to the mainstream.
I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Now, after 40 years in hip-hop, he is back with new work.
Do you remember first time you heard the legend in leather?
The Force is LL Cool J's 14th studio album. LL, 40 years, hits on hits on hits. What's the secret?
Time out. Somebody in the comments told me that Exit 13 was not his last album. If this is number 14, that means Exit 13 was his last album. I remember because I was in Jersey when it happened and it was telling me Exit 13 was a particular place and it was a thing. And then somebody was like, nah, he had another album after that, and this is like 16. And I'm like, I don't remember that. All right, I'm just saying.
You got to care. I feel like, I'm doing the thing that I was born to do. It goes back to something that, may he rest in peace, Quincy Jones always told me, which is science and soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, the soul is the imagination, the creativity, the fun. When you pick your shirt, my jacket, we moving around. The science is like how it was designed, how it was created, how it was sewn, so it's a combination of both of those things. And being...
Y'all, people outfit, right? It looked cool, like the vest, the shirt, the hat. But then when you go down to his pants and shoes,
true to that. And then it's also, to me, especially in hip hop, country, folk, hip hop, these are genres where elitism doesn't work. It's an art form that's for the people. You know what I mean? So when I made The Force, I had a real purpose and a real mission. You know what I'm saying? To create something that, was fun and relatable to real people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't always feel like, we got an ascot and a long cigarette holder, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're making a record. Like, I just don't totally get that.
The place of hip-hop, what it was as an emergent kind of countercultural force to it being the dominant music that everybody listens to, is it still a voice of the powerless, or is it now the voice of power?
That's a perfect question. Perfect. So my record, The Force, is counterculture. It is me speaking truth to power in the sense that I'm talking about real experiences, real life. Look at Mama, she in the kitchen, she's swinging her hips and dipping the chicken in flour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really...
I'm sorry, L. I'm sorry, L.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Hey, we gotta go back and hear it again, though. He was confident with that's what that shit Jay-Z was talking about, bro. That's what he brought to Jay-Z. What? Hey, salute. It was fine. I see what he was doing, but like
proof to power in the sense that I'm talking about real experiences, real life. Look at Mama, she in the kitchen, she's swinging her hips and dipping the chicken in flour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really talking about real life. But there is a side of experiences, real life. Look at Mama, she in the kitchen, she's swinging her hips and dipping the chicken in flour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really talking about real life. But there is a side of hip hop that has become so dominant that people are kind of, like I said, leaning on the elite thing. And the reason why the elite thing is so appealing is because we live in a world filled with social media. So,
hey, let me hear that again, God. Let me, hey, spit that to me, God. Look at Mama, she in the kitchen, she's swinging her hips, dipping the chicken in flour. Ooh. Ooh, you next. Man, what the fuck? Yo, L, why did you say that just now? I'm stuck. Look at mama. She dipping her hips. She swinging her hips and dipping the chicken in flour. Yeah, that's how I'm giving it up today. It didn't even rhyme, but it is still funny to me.
So people like attention. God. So the elitism plays well in 30-second clips.
And by elitism, you mean displays of wealth?
No, I mean not just displays of wealth, but a display of wealth that feels like somebody's looking down their nose at you. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we all want to get money. Don't get me wrong, because I'm from the West, man. I want to get paper. Don't get me wrong. I'm about the bag. I'm just saying that when I listen to Bob Marley's music, I don't care how much money he had. I want to listen to the song, bro. We all know Michael Jackson had money. He wasn't singing about it in every song.
I mean, talking about a man who likes talking about money and flossing, Donald Trump, he just become president again. How do you feel about 4 more years of President Trump, a fellow New Yorker who, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. That sounds like Trump.
Hey, he won. What else could I say, bro? He won. I mean, to each his own, man. Everybody has their right to their opinion, bro. I'm not here to tell people who to vote for. I'm going to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? If that's how they feel, good luck with that. You know what I'm saying? Bust it open for them, baby. Do your thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, in the week, the world has gained Trump as president. Mm-hmm. We also lost Quincy Jones, a man hailed as the greatest producer of all time, who was once called your mentor.
He's irreplaceable, but his body of work will last forever. There's so many, there's no way to really measure his impact on popular culture because he's impacting culture in places where people don't even realize that he created the gravity that's holding them down. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we lost in that.
Gravity that's
he was a great man. It was like, I loved hanging out with him. You know what I'm saying? It was like being with James Bond every day. He was the coolest dude on the world.
The nigga that was sucking dick with the other dude? Wasn't Quincy talking about sucking dick? I'm sorry. That's what I remember from Quincy Jones. I apologize. But I swore a couple years ago he was like, yeah, we used to be out here wilding and having parties, sucking dick. And he was there. I remember that. I remember that. I'm sorry, Quincy.
World, man.
I'm sorry, Quincy.
You believed in you 40 years on it. It's paid off. You've become a huge star. But you're seeing the industry itself, hip-hop, is it at an existential crisis? If you think about the revelations around Diddy and the charges, how does the scene feel about itself right now? Do you feel concerned about hip-hop?
Well, here would be my question about that. Every person who's ever got in any sort of trouble had some sort of profession.
Thank you.
So what does that say about those professions?
Yeah.
So you don't think that Diddy's charges relate to hip-hop and the culture, particularly around women?
I understand what you're saying. And, but just because there appears to be a correlation doesn't make it so. We have to kind of toe the line when it comes to fantasy versus reality. So what do I mean by that?
Yeah, what is the fantasy?
So the fantasy could be a song that has all of these outrageous, outlandish claims in it. That doesn't mean it's real. That doesn't mean that you're going to take that song and bring it to life. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the question. If one person brings that song to life, does that mean that everybody who ever made a song that's outlandish and outrageous also brings theirs to life? No.
But it's not just Diddy. Russell Simmons, and then we also have...
What about... Okay, so my question would be, what about people who weren't in hip-hop then? You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying we got to be careful with the correlation. Because a lot of people get in trouble every day, B. A lot of people. Athletes, construction workers, mailmen, postal workers.
Sure. And if there was an issue in journalism or our industry, we will be looking internally and thinking, how do we have a problem in our industry? Do you think that conversation is happening in hip-hop?
I think that's a very complicated question because if you have 100 people in the industry, if 15 people are doing something crazy, is that a problem with the industry? Yes.
It is if the 85 protect them.
Yeah, but that's the question. What if the 80... We don't know if people are being protected or not. You can never know. You really will never know that. That's an answer you can assume it, but that would just be cynical. Does hip hop have a problem? Absolutely. But so does the whole world, right? And so my thing is that the only way, the one thing you know for sure is that when you hear that statement, be the change you want to see, that's what you really can control. So, okay, if hip hop is a problem, well, I'm not going to be the part of the problem. If the world has a problem, well, I'm not going to be part of the problem. You dig what I'm saying?
LL, thank you very much for your contribution and the hits.
Appreciate you, bro. Love.
I mean, shout out to L for holding hip hop down just now. That was getting on my nerves, y'all. I finally fixed it. I'm just looking at it. Anyway, shout out to him for holding hip hop down. Dude tried to trip him up a couple times. Not really, but I guess tried to get him, bait him to say something. He held it down. You know what I'm saying? He got money. It don't matter who he, you know what I mean? Oh, you the president, salute. You changing something for my life? Not really, whatever. You got money, that stuff don't really be hitting as hard. Yeah, he gonna do another TV show, keep moving. Then for him to come back and defend hip-hop, I love it. Jay-Z ain't defending us, man. Jay-Z ain't coming out and being public out here, even though I know he on a promo run. But yeah, we need some of the elders to come up, especially when somebody prominent like Diddy. They need to step up and like talk and, you know what I mean, get in front of us before it get behind us. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion. Put y'all's in the comments. But shout out to LL, man. Stand up, dude. Even though them pants and them shoes was trash. It probably cost a couple $1,000. It was trash though. He wearing grandpa pants. L, you better than that, bro. You L, bro. You gotta, you know what I mean? I did like the shirt and the vest and all that, but whatever. Anyway, we out.